2016 will be a year of contrasts for the global economy, with divergence a key theme for both developed and emerging economies alike.
Eyewear 2015 saw a decline over the previous year. Nonetheless, the outlook remains positive, with focus on emerging markets.
A key defining trend for the beauty industry over the coming years will be diversity. Ethnic, consumer and cultural diversity is fostering a new and more creative approach to innovation and product concepts.
2016 will be the year where disruption continues. From microbreweries to microdistillers, we're going to see the craft revolution taking hold across the board.
2016 is going to be a very exciting year for toys and games. We're going to have a lot of licensed products, obviously on the back of the Star Wars release within traditional toys and games. But it's also going to be a very exciting year in video games with the release of a lot of the virtual reality headsets that we've been anticipating for a very long time now.
In 2016, digitally savvy consumers will continue to shift towards digital devices when browsing and buying all types of products and services.
Convenience and dual function will be key factor for home laundry appliances in 2015, affecting automatic washer-dryers' popularity.
In consumer lifestyles, 2016 will see increased attention on whole-body wellness, including a focus on mental well-being, continued demand for natural products, a blurring of gender lines, and making, or buying, time for oneself.
2016 will feature subdued growth of the global economy. The concept of BRIC is about to fade from the public buzzwords vocabulary, with two of the group being in the recession already. The advanced economies are expected to be the main drivers of the world economy, but the spillover effects of Chinese slowdown on them will also intensify rather than weaken during 2016.
Top trend of 2016 will be the continued expansion of clean label products across categories and geographies, especially in developed markets.
Consumer health is in the middle of a great transformation where an empowered consumer in self-care and responsible medication will merge with the power of digital technologies.
So in 2016, the BRICS are set to lose their shine in terms of appeal to investors to smaller emerging markets such as Myanmar and Ethiopia.
Medical device production value will grow by a strong 6% in 2016 to reach $315 billion, with opportunities for cheaper medical devices and cost-saving technological solutions for Western healthcare systems that are under heavy budgetary pressures.
2016 will be another record year for the number of global refugees and asylum seekers as the biggest movement of people since the Second World War continues.
2016 will bring yet more regulatory challenges for the tobacco industry as the revised Tobacco Products Directive comes into force in the EU and plain packaging moves beyond Australia, hitting the shelves in the UK and France.
In 2016, brands will employ a more varied range of pack sizes to better engage with consumers.
The big question for automotive in 2016 is whether oil prices will stay at their historic low levels and what this means for the resurgent recovery in demand in mature markets.
Adult incontinence will remain in the industry spotlight, supported by rising awareness of the condition, ongoing consumer education, and most importantly by product innovation that also sees the increasing number of product formats to manage various types of incontinence.
Key trend in home care for 2016 will be the closer integration between laundry detergents and consumer appliances, namely washing machines.
I think one of the biggest trends for 2016 will be this idea of unifying the experience, especially for the very biggest brands. I'm thinking of the Starbucks, the 7-Elevens, the McDonald's of the world. This idea of having a completely unified, uniform, recognizable experience.
Sales of autonomous is projected to grow threefold as non-tech companies enter the wearables market in 2016.
Stakeholders in the retailing industry need to keep an eye on the growing importance of cross-border commerce, the rise of marketplaces, and of course, the heavy influence that mobile has on the industry.
In 2016, international and domestic migration will be driving city growth worldwide.
Within institutional channels, 2016 will see a movement towards further consolidation and integration of services like facilities management, contract cleaning, and food service, especially in emerging economies.
The biggest trend for 2016 will be fast fashion's growing dominance in the apparel industry, as leading players such as H&M, Zara, and Primark accelerate their expansion into the world's largest market, the US.
The two new trends to look out for in personal accessories 2016 are smart jewelry and men's accessories.
Natural and nutritious will be ruling the world of health and wellness in 2016, although with an additional challenge of meeting clean label and responsible sourcing requirements. At the same time, consumer demand for plant-based dairy and meat alternatives solidifies, and so does their search for functional ingredients that will help them optimize their long-term health.
The biggest trend we're seeing in the travel industry is the move towards personalization, and this is very much being helped by technology and reaching the customer at the right time and the right place.
Soft drinks 2016, we're looking for ever more exploration of the idea of natural. So rather than simply labeling something as natural, more and more uses of any kind of product that can be labeled or promoted or positioned as natural.
Expect clean label to move to clear label as consumers demand much greater transparency about what ingredients are in their food.
For the packaged food industry, we're seeing the growing trend towards online grocery purchase as one of the single biggest topics to discuss in 2016.
From smart watering systems to robotic lawn mowers, technology will be one of the main stories in home and garden in 2016.